a subject that comes up so much amongst a lot of the people struggling is the fear of the courts, penalties. Anybody's ever been to any of these buildings, they generally feel very intimidated, very nervous. Well, something couldn't be good that would be making you feel uncomfortable. Okay, and it's not just because um, of the necessity that these places exist, because they need to be to control the crazy mob of legal participants out there, or it would be further chaos. But let's look at the word court, and most people don't realize that there is religion going on in there and there is worship going on in there. It's not just because you call the justice of the peace your worship. It's because of the fact that the word itself, if you have a fairly decent dictionary, and you're not going to find that in a convenience store dictionary, but if you have one of the large Webster's or the Oxfords, you're going to find this definition, and it is any house of public worship. So when you are supporting the public title, it would only make sense that you're going to be involved in public worship. And that's why the courts have pews and seating just like the churches, because they're just another church. They're a public, and the churches are there for public worship, which tells you that they could not be of God. And therefore, we also have a very large cathedral in Canada. It's called the House of Commons. And common means polluted, prostitute, another meaning. So you can understand it's a house of prostitution, because people sell their bodies for money, and they have representatives who represent their interests for doing that. So it's just one big whorehouse of prostitution. And it has many members down below, and they're scattered all across as part of the sureties for the legal title that is not theirs. So what is what does the word court mean in a verb? If you're courting something, to pay respectful or flattering attention to a person in order to get something. Now, of course, that would be going on because you're involved in licentious behavior with a license to use the title. And therefore, of course, you're going into that court to get something, you wouldn't be there. No matter what you're looking for out of it, you're still looking to get something. So Job 32, 21, 22, when it says, do not accept flattering titles nor give them, you can understand that it meant especially a surname out of the Hebrew word kana. It comes into play here on this definition for court, is to pay respectful or flattering attention to a person in order to get something. And that's what people are doing at the court. They're paying homage to a dead body corpus title, label of a lord of the past that they're doing homage to. Paying respects for the dead, the body corpus.